In question 26, in a simple pendulum, the breaking strength of a string is double the weight of the bob. The bob is released from rest when the string is horizontal. The string breaks when it makes an angle theta with the vertical. So theta is something that we have to calculate. Now dear student, let this be the pendulum. It moves down in circular path and the length of the pendulum is r. Let this be theta. That is the angle at which the string breaks. Now at this point, let the tension be T. We can write down that T will be equal to mg cos theta plus mv square by r from the concepts of force. Now dear student, the breaking tension will be 2 mg. From the mechanical energy conservation, we can write down that mgr will be equal to mg r1 minus cos theta, that is the final mechanical energy, plus half mv square. Let this be the equation 1, let this be equation 2, and this be the equation 3. From these three equations, we can find out that theta will be equal to cos inverse 2 by 3. And hence for this question, the correct answer is option number 3. Now let us move to the question number 27. In this question, two semicircular rings of linear mass densities lambda and 2 lambda, each having radius r, are joined to form a complete ring. The distance of the center of mass of the complete ring from its center is. So dear student, there is a complete ring. The half of this ring has a density lambda and the other half has 2 lambda as the linear density. The distance of the center of mass of a semicircular ring from its center is 2r by pi. So this is something that we have to remember. If this is the baseline, then the center of mass of the upward semicircular ring will be 2r by pi, and from this base, the center of mass of the lower semicircular ring will be 2r by pi as well. The mass of the upward semicircular ring, if it is m, then for the lower it will be 2m. Now we can write down that the net center of mass will be 2m into 2r by pi downwards, so negative, plus m into 2r by pi divided by total mass, that is 3m, and this will be equal to minus 2r by 3 pi, and hence the distance from the center of the net center of mass will be 2r by 3 pi, meaning that the correct answer for this question is option number 3. Now let us move to the question number 28. In question 28, in a figure shown is a uniform circular plate of radius 3r in which a hole of radius r is cut whose center is at 2r distance from the center of the last circle plate. The distance of the center of mass from OA is something that we have to calculate. Dear student, let the density of this plate be sigma. So the net center of mass x can be written as sigma into A1 into x1 minus sigma into A2 into x2 divided by sigma A1 minus sigma A2. We have assumed that the density of this cavity is minus sigma. A1 and A2 are the area of this total plate and the cavity. So from this we find out that the answer will be A1 x1 minus A2 x2 by A1 minus A2. Herein A1 will be equal to pi into r square, where r is 3r, and A2 will be pi into r square. On putting these values, we get a value of x to be equal to minus r by 4, and hence for this question the correct answer is option number 1. Now let us move to the question number 29. In this question, in the figure shown, the initial velocity of the boat plus person is 2. Find the velocity of the person with respect to boat so that the velocity of boat will be 1 meter per second in right. The student, let the man move with a certain velocity. Now, as per the linear momentum conservation, the final momentum should be equal to the initial momentum. We can write down that 15 into v0 plus 1. 15 is the mass of the man and the v0 is the velocity with respect to the boat, plus 30 into 1 will be equal to 90. From this, v0 turns out to be equal to 3 meter per second, and hence the man moves with the speed 3 meter per second towards right. Now let us solve the question number 30. In this question, the figure shows an irregular wedge of mass m placed on a smooth horizontal surface. The part BC is rough. The minimum velocity with which the small m should be projected or which should be imparted to another small block of mass m so that it may reach point B will be. Now dear student, using the momentum conservation, let the initial velocity be u and let the final common speed will be v. We can write down that mu will be equal to m plus mv, or v will be equal to u by 2. If the small m reaches the top of this wedge, from the energy conservation we can write down that half mu square is equal to half into 2mv square plus mgh. Now substituting the value of v as u by 2, we get a value of u to be equal to 2 under root gh. And hence for this question the correct answer would be option number 1. Now let us solve the question number 31.